Hey everyone, in this video I will explain you what is a compiler and editor. So for that, let's consider an example. Imagine you have a date and she's Chinese and you don't know how to speak her language. So there you need something or someone to translate your words so that you both can understand each other and convey your messages. So that's something or someone that translates the languages from one to another, like English to Chinese, or French to English, or maybe German to Hindi, is known as a translator. Their purpose is to help in communication so that both parties can convey their messages. Similarly, if we talk about the computers, then computers don't understand humans' languages, neither English or French or any language. They have their own language known as machine language or binary language. It's in the form of zeros and ones. So to communicate with the computers, we need something that can translate our language into computer language. And they are known as compilers. So just like we humans have language translators, computers also have some translators that translate our messages into their understandable form, and we call them compilers. Maybe you are a little confused right now that we have already discussed about programming languages like C++ and Python, etc. What's this binary language now? And if computers can't understand C++ and other languages that we have discussed before, then why should we need to learn them? Basically, computer languages have different levels. All those we have discussed before are types of computer programming languages at higher levels. In general, we have three levels of computer languages: high level language, assembly level language, and low level language. Now, what this level is referring here, it's the difficulty to understand the language, and it's according to the computers. Like if we talk about the high level language, it consists of Python, C, C++, Java, etc. These languages are easy for us to understand. As you know, there are some syntaxes there, but still we can understand them. Like if we talk about any command, any simple command like printf. So there you can understand that we want to print something. But it's really hard for the computers to understand them. So that's why it's known as high level language. And then let's talk about the low level language first. So it's the language that is hard for us to understand but very easy for the computers. They are machine codes. The computers can easily communicate with those codes, but it's really hard for us to write them. We will discuss about them in the next slides. And then in last we have the assembly level language. So it consists of languages like VHDL, ADA, etc. These are the intermediate languages that neither easy for us to understand nor they are easy for the computers. They are used to program the ICs and CPUs. Like if you are using any microcontroller, then their brain, which is the functioning element of any microcontroller, is programmed in assembly level languages. The CPU that we use in our computers, they are also programmed in assembly level languages. Now, what's this binary language? So let's understand it a little more. So just like we have 26 characters A to Z in English alphabets, we have two digits in binary language that are 0 and 1. We humans make different pairs of characters to make a word. Like in Apple, we have A, P, P, L and E. Similarly, we have hundreds of thousands of different kind of words that are only made by using these 26 characters. Similarly, computers make pairs of zeros and ones to understand and communicate. Like 0101 means 5 in binary. And the computers use this language to communicate with each other. Now, what compilers do? So a compiler converts the high level language into low level language so that computers can understand it. So as you can see in this animation here, high level language is converted into low level language by the compilers. So compilers make our task very easy. We have to just write the code in high level language that is easy for us to understand, and rest the compiler will handle. We don't need to worry about anything. It will be really easy peasy. So those compilers will convert all the code in low level language and the computers will work on them. So in general, we just need to learn the high level language. Rest, we have the compilers. So I hope you got the compilers. Now after this we have an editor. So editors are really simple tools that are just used to edit any element in computer. Like for pictures we have photo editing tools, for word files we have WordPad or Notepad. Similarly, for writing and editing programs we have specific editors like Notepad++, etc. And there are a lot of others. Now this is all about the editor. There is nothing much more about it. And after that we have an IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. As the name stands, Integrated Development Environment. It's a combined tool that consists of all the tools that are required to develop any code, like editor, compiler, and debugger, etc. As you have seen that we have talked about editor and compilers, but we are going to use only one tool, that is Arduino IDE. So what's the matter actually here? So that IDE is just a combined tool of all these tools, these editors and compilers and anything that we need for that particular task. In an IDE, you can edit the code and you can also convert it into machine language by compiling the code, and there are a lot of other things that you can do there. Now after the IDE, we have Arduino IDE. This is the tool that we are going to use in this course, and it's the official tool that is developed by the Arduino, and it's the IDE tool that consists of all the tools that are required to develop an Arduino code. It consists of an editor. As you can see this white space here, this is the space that we use for editing purpose. We write the code here. Then we have a compiler, debugger tools, hardware interfacing tools, and hardware communication tools. By the help of these we can communicate with the Arduino, we can send our code, we can also send and receive the data with different sensors by using Arduino, and there are a lot of things that we can do with it. Rest you will learn about it a little more in the next videos, and once you start to work with this you will become very confident with this. So this is all about this video. So thanks for watching, and if you got any doubts regarding anything that we have discussed here, please feel free to ask any questions. So see you in the next video.